Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're into coins, history, or just love learning about what makes these little pieces of currency so special, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 5-cent Jefferson nickel from 2002. What's its value today? What makes it stand out? Stick around because we're about to uncover all of that, and more. First, let's talk about what the Jefferson nickel is. Introduced in 1938, this coin is named after Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. The design on the front features a profile of Jefferson himself, while the reverse features Monticello, his estate in Virginia. Over the years, the design of the Jefferson nickel has changed a few times, but the overall look has remained relatively consistent. The 2002 Jefferson nickel is no exception, and it carries with it a piece of American history that has been around for decades. Let's take a closer look at the 2002 version specifically. In 2002, the U.S. Mint issued a series of coins with a new reverse design as part of the Westward Journey nickel series. It commemorates the Lewis and Clark expedition, a pivotal moment in American history. As you can see, the reverse side of the 2002 nickel features a depiction of a keelboat, an iconic part of the Lewis and Clark expedition. This was part of a series that celebrated the journey to the Pacific Ocean. It's a unique design that added a new twist to the long-standing Jefferson nickel series. Now, let's get into the main question. What's the value of the 2002 Jefferson nickel in circulation today? If you're holding a 2002 nickel right now, it's worth just 5 cents, which is, of course, its face value. But as with any coin, its value can fluctuate depending on its condition and whether it's a rare variety. In most cases, the 2002 Jefferson nickel will not fetch more than its face value unless it's in exceptional condition or is a special variant. Coins in regular circulation, those that have been used in everyday transactions, are generally worth only 5 cents. However, not all 2002 Jefferson nickels are created equal. Some of these coins might be worth more than their face value, depending on certain factors. Let's talk about rare versions and what collectors look for. One such factor is whether the coin is a proof coin. Proof coins are specially made for collectors and often have a higher level of detail and shine. These coins are not meant for general circulation, so they are much rarer and can be worth significantly more than a regular nickel. The 2002 Jefferson nickel proof coin can often be found in proof sets and is worth around $2 to $3 on average in uncirculated condition. Additionally, certain mint errors or variations, like die cracks or misprints, could potentially increase the coin's value among collectors. These types of coins are harder to find, but if you happen to come across one, it could be worth a pretty penny. Now, let's talk about how condition affects the value of a 2002 Jefferson nickel. Like any collectible, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in how much it's worth. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to perfect mint state, MS 70. A 2002 Jefferson nickel in mint state condition could fetch more than a coin that's been worn down by years of circulation. So, if you're looking to sell or collect, it's important to check the condition of the coin. If your coin is in near-perfect condition, that is, without any scratches, wear, or discoloration, it could be worth more than a regular circulated coin. However, it's important to remember that unless the coin is in exceptional condition, most circulated 2002 nickels won't command a premium. So, while the 2002 Jefferson nickel may not be the most valuable coin in your collection, it does have historical significance. It's part of a larger effort to honor American history, particularly the Lewis and Clark expedition, which helped shape the expansion of the U.S. into the Western territories. These types of coins, while often undervalued in terms of market price, represent important milestones in the country's history and serve as reminders of pivotal moments in time. So, there you have it. The 2002 Jefferson nickel, while not a rare or highly valuable coin in general circulation, is still a piece of history. If you happen to find one in your pocket change, it's still worth 5 cents. But keep an eye out for any special editions or rare varieties that could be worth more. To really understand the 2002 Jefferson nickel, we need to take a step back and look at its roots, because this coin has a long and fascinating history. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel that had been in circulation since 1913. The U.S. Mint held a design competition, and the winning entry came from sculptor Felix Schlag, who created the original image of Thomas Jefferson that would appear on the obverse side of the coin. Schlag's design featured Jefferson's left profile and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. These two images became iconic, so much so that they've remained part of the design for over 60 years. Throughout its lifetime, the Jefferson nickel has been struck through major events in U.S. history. World War II, the Civil Rights Movement, and the Digital Revolution. In fact, during World War II, from 1942 to 1945, the U.S. Mint used silver instead of nickel due to wartime metal shortages. Fast forward to 2002, and we reach the final year before the major redesign known as the Westward Journey nickel series. That means the 2002 coin was the last Jefferson nickel to feature the original reverse design, Monticello, before it temporarily changed in 2004 and 2005 to commemorate the Lewis and Clark expedition. This historical moment was a turning point for the nickel, and it gave new life to the coin's design, but also made the 2002 edition a kind of closing chapter for the classic Monticello version. So, while it might just be a 5-cent coin today, the Jefferson nickel represents decades of American history, innovation, and art. And that, in itself, makes it a worthy piece for any collector. Thanks for tuning in to learn more about the 2002 Jefferson nickel. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow coin collectors, and subscribe for more content just like this. Have you found any interesting coins in your change lately? Let me know in the comments below.